If you've been thinking about making a move to the South Shore of Massachusetts, but you're wondering what grocery stores are in what towns, then this video is 100% for you. In this video today, I'm gonna go through each town on the South Shore of Massachusetts and show you what kind of grocery store options there are per town, whether it's a big chain grocery store like a Stop and Shop or a smaller locally owned one. Each town has some very different options. So stay with me here as we go through all of the grocery store options that you will find here on the South Shore. And by the way, my name is Sean Murphy with Living on the South Shore and Real, and this is what I specialize in, helping people relocate and buy here on the South Shore. So if you have any further questions, all my contact info is below in the description. You can email me, text me, or give me a call. And don't forget, I put together a relocation guide to the South Shore. That will be pinned in the top comment below. Just click on that, enter your name and email, and it'll get sent directly to you. But without further ado, let's go through the grocery store options here on the South Shore of Massachusetts. All right, let's start off with Weymouth, Massachusetts. Here in Weymouth, you have a ton of options. Now, the first three that I mentioned are all right near each other, practically right across the street from each other. You have a Shaw's, you have a Stop and Shop, and you have a Walmart. Now, these are all very centrally located and are always typically extremely busy and are just your typical Walmart, Stop and Shop, and Shaw's grocery stores. Weymouth also has a BJ's wholesale club where you can buy everything in bulk. And then, of course, the last option we'll talk about in Weymouth here is the Whole Foods. Now, this is a great location as well over near the hospital, but this is your typical Whole Foods grocery store. It's got all of the main things that you're looking for, as well as a fantastic buffet. Next up, we're gonna talk about Hingham, which also has a ton of options. Now, right over by the shipyard, you have three main options over there. You have a Stop and Shop, you have a Trader Joe's, and you have a Fresh Market. Now, each one of these is a very different type of grocery store. Stop and Shop is your classic big box chain store. And then you've got Trader Joe's. We all know Trader Joe's, a little bit different than a big box, but very good. And then you have the Fresh Market. Now, the Fresh Market is a little bit smaller than the Trader Joe's, but has fantastic options, a lot of pre-made meals that people love, and is also, just like Trader Joe's, right there in the Hingham shipyard. Now, right downtown Hingham, you have the Fruit Center. This has been there for a long time. It's a locally owned grocery store, and it is where a lot of the old school locals go when they just need something quick. This is a great spot. It's got all the produce. Everybody is super friendly there, and they typically have anything that you're looking for. While it might take you a little bit longer to find it because it's not a big box chain where everything is just lined up how it is everywhere else in the country, you eventually find something, and if you can't, somebody will help you locate what you're looking for. And then the last option here in Hingham is the Whole Foods. Now, this is located over by the Derby Shops. Fantastic location. It is absolutely enormous and is constantly busy. But it's your typical Whole Foods. It's got everything you're looking for, all the meats, all the produce, all the prepackaged goods, but then has a great buffet area with a tons of pre-made meals. Next up, we're gonna talk about Hull. Now, unfortunately, Hull doesn't have a lot of options. It's really only got one. The Village Market. Now, the Village Market is pretty centrally located in the peninsula of Hull. And while it's great to have the Village Market right in Hull, sometimes you need that big box grocery store. So you're probably looking at least a 10 to 15 minute drive, depending on where you are in Hull, to get to something like a Stop and Shop or a Shaw's. Next up, let's talk about Cohasset. Now, Cohasset has two big options here. You have Shaw's and you have Stop and Shop. Both are located within a mile of each other, right off of 3A. So there's a lot of towns like Hull and Scituate we're gonna talk about next, that a lot of those people will go to the Shaw's or the Stop and Shop in Cohasset because they are the closest big box grocery stores to where they live. But these tend to be very busy. They serve a lot of the local towns, and they tend, again, to be just your typical Stop and Shop and Shaw's locations. Next up is Scituate. Now, Scituate really has one option in town here, and it's right downtown. It's called the Village Market. Now, this is a smaller but very good grocery store option. A lot of people in town tend to go here. But if you're looking for, again, the big box kind of Shaw's Stop and Shop feel, that is in the neighboring town of Cohasset. So depending on where you live in Scituate, if you're looking to go to one of those stores, you're gonna add another 15, 20 minutes to your drive, depending again on where you are in town. But the village market here in Scituate will typically be good for whatever you're looking for. So you have something right downtown if you're not looking to make that 20-minute drive. All right, next up is Norwell. Now, Norwell has two main options. The Stop and Shop off of 53, and then you have the Big Y that's also off of 53 and right on the border of Hingham. Now, the Big Y is a Massachusetts-owned grocery store. Fantastic. It's a little bit more upscale than a Stop and Shop and a Shaw's, but has everything that you're looking for. Now, the Stop and Shop in Norwell, a little further down the road, off of 53 as well. Again, your classic Stop and Shops, got everything you need. Next up, let's talk about Marshfield. Marshfield has two main options, a lot like most of these towns, and both of them are right off of 139. The first one being Roche Bros. This is actually a fairly new grocery store, but it's centrally located right across from the high school. Again, just your large big box chain grocery store. And then you have Star Market, which is right off of 139 as well, in a little shopping district there. Great grocery store, big box chain store that has everything that you need. But again, both of these locations, super centrally located, easy to get to, and depending on where you are in Marshfield, can be 10 to 15 minutes down the road. And last but not least, let's talk about Duxbury. Duxbury really has one option, Brothers Marketplace, and it's located right downtown Duxbury. Really nice, kind of a Whole Foods feel to it on a smaller scale, but has a lot more, and in my opinion, better prepared food. So it's a high-end grocery store, but it fits every need that you have. They have everything that you need in there. And again, the prepared foods are delicious. Now, most people in Duxbury will drive to a neighboring town to get that big box chain grocery store, but Brothers Marketplace is great and fills most of the needs that you have. So there you have it. There are all the main grocery store options when it comes to each town here on the South Shore. Now, keep in mind, there's a lot of smaller general stores. It's Massachusetts, so there's general stores in most of these towns that you can go get odds and ends. You can get milk, you can get bread, you can get the little items that you might need on a quick little trip that you have to go out for. But if you have any further questions, feel free, as I mentioned, my contact info is below. Send me an email, send me a text, give me a call, but let me know how I can help you with anything when it comes to buying or relocating here on the South Shore of Massachusetts. But as always, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.